Now back to Bryn's story, our follow-up on Sam Baker, the little kid who conquered ElCapitan in Yosemite National Park, the youngest to ever do so. He made world news.
He did. And it's important to remember that he's just 8. He's just a second grader.
8.
Right? So we have to remember that, and his parents are very focused on making sure he enjoys his childhood to its extent, while also pushing him physically, because they know he is capable and he loves to climb.
He loves it.
I've been following Sam's adventures from the beginning, and I show you some other things this little 8-year-old loves to do. Sam Baker is a kid of many hobbies. Climbing might be top of the list, but it sure isn't the only thing he loves to do. Go-karts and life on the ranch in Black Forest brings this second grader a lot of joy.
Chicky!
And with a middle name, Adventure, Sam sure lives up to that, recently making history as the youngest person to complete a rope ascent of ElCapitan with his dad, Joe. It's one of the hardest mountains in the world to climb.
We did a rope ascent of ElCapitan, and boom, it was the whole country was interested. Not just the country, the whole world was interested in us.
Here's a look at their daunting climb up. They had service during their journey, and KRDO followed along every pitch of the way.
Maybe we should show Bryn what it looks like here. Should we show her what it looks like? There we go, here. Look at that. So, like, it just goes on forever.
After 4 long days of scaling and many stories, the father-son duo reached the top.
You don't realize this when you look at ElCapitan, but the entire top of ElCapitan is overhanging. And so each time you're clipped to these two-bolt anchors, and then above you the rope is hooked again above you. But because it's overhanging, when you unclip from that anchor you're at, you literally swing out into space. It's like undocking yourself. And every time you do that, it's like, whoa, you feel it in your chest. And I mean, it feels like you're hanging above eternity.
Joe clearly couldn't be prouder of this accomplishment. Making history with his kid is a memory he'll cherish forever.
Look at that sunrise.
And whether it's climbing or chasing around the chickens, Sam is always smiling ear to ear and enjoying life's many adventures.
I love chickens and the yaks and the go-kart.
A second grader. Having fun on the ranch, right?
When I was in second grade, I was climbing on the couch.
I know.
Climbing the stairs.
So impressive. And they did have a friend and fellow filmmaker climb with them, so we got to see some new footage from their adventure, which is amazing. Next on the to-do list for the Bakers is climbing in Switzerland this summer, and then Joe is challenging Sam to reach towards one day maybe delivering his very own TED Talk. So the dreams are big for this family.
I could see that for him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, this kid's going to be a superstar in the climbing community if he's not already, right?